Assalamualaikum and very good morning. So today we're going to present about Malaysian palm oil. Before we start, we're going to introduce ourselves first. So my name is Mohammad Safuan Bahzin and my ID is 2019335921.
Okay, my name is Ahmad Nizamuddin Yaacob Harmi. My ID number is 002019314183.
And my name is Mohammad Afiq Sattar and my ID is 2019334061.
Okay, my name is Hafiz Khairul Anwar. My ID is 2019827671.
Okay, my name is Mohammad Fitri and my ID is 2019336093.
Next, I will pass the explanation about the background of Malaysian palm oil to Afiq Sattar.
Okay, background of palm oil. First, the palm oil, known as Elysigenous, is better known one that originated from West Africa and was discovered by Nicholas Jacquin in 1763, hence its name Elysigenous. Palm oil is one of the major key contributor to Malaysian economy. It also the first commercial scale plantation in Malaysia was found in 1917 and established in Tenamaran Estate in Selangor. Another the government established Telda in 1956 with purpose to uplift economic status as well as living standard of rural community. Following the establishment of Petra in 1966 to reduce and eliminate interracial economic gaps in the country. Also, the oil plant area in Malaysia shown dramatic growth from 55,000 hectares in 1960 to 193,000 hectares in 1970. It also export earning from palm oil account for $4.4 billion. That's $18 billion in 1990s. The largest export earner after petroleum and timber. With this, the palm oil sector provides employment for a large number of population, both in estate and government land scheme and individual small holdings. Okay, I will pass to the Muhammad Hafiz for the price track.
Okay, so the price track is a trend, which is a factor that involves the price that will make the price is slightly go to the increasing price or lower price. As you can see from the 1999 to 2004, the demand for the oil palm is lower because the need of the people or the demand is low. And suddenly when we go to 2005, we go uphill because there's increasing in demand because of the improvement of technology and also because of the health. What we call the research of health. They notice the goodness of the oil. But slightly when you go to the 2018, there was a decreasing because of the factors that involved, like the European banned the oil palm. Next. Okay, this is the price for the 10 October 2019, which is 2,103 ringgit and 50 cents for metric tons. So you can see for the month of the October, they have the ups and downs, but that mostly the price is lower than usual. Next. Okay, this for the past years. So you can see the increasing, but there's a slightly higher, and after that is slowly drastically decrease because of the ban of the European. Next slide. So this is the current market scenario. First of all, this European Union banned our oil because they concerned related to the environmental limit in our country and Indonesia. Okay. The European banned our oil because like they say the damage like the forest. They say that with cutting our rainforest down, make our place more we call uninhabitable for the animals in the wildlife. The next is India will reduce their dependence on import oil, especially on palm, because the increasing in production of rapeseed oil, which is the alternative for the oil palm. The India they produce from 2015 they start increasing the rapeseed oil because they want to make their country self-sufficiency. Next is the trade war which is happened that between US and China. Okay, the trade war is happened because of the buying of soybean oil, which is from China to the US. So the trade war will happen and make the demand for the China to buy our palm oil decrease because China is one of our buyers or the largest buyer of our oil palm. For others, the scenario is simple. Like the demand of oil in Pakistan, in Egypt, they increasing when Ramadan because people want to use the oil to cook, for the festival. And next, I will give to Mr. Afiq for the next slide.
For marketing efforts and development, first, establishing palm oil technical and advisory center in major importing countries. It will provide testing and analytical service related to the quality. Also handling and uses palm oil based product. Another point is branding Malaysian palm oil and its product. It is the adoption of good GMP along the value chain from plantation to consumer. It promoting healthy and trans-free palm oil product. It will promote positive nutrition benefit of palm oil product in market for oil and fats. Next, I will pass to the Mohammad Safuan.
So I'm going to explain about the issue of Malaysian palm oil right now. So the first issue in palm oil, which is the rainforest destruction. As you know, palm plantation mostly occur in tropical location, and this tropical location must be cut down in a large area. So, and it will cause the destruction of the soil, and this also happened because of the demand of more land to being plant the palm plantation, and this will loss of the nature of the rainforest. The next issue is climate change, which is when rainforest cut down, the carbon will release in the atmosphere, and this is will adding the problem of the climate change, and it will increase the temperature of the earth, and it will cause the harmful of the human being also. And the next issue is pollution, which is from the cut down of the tree in the large area. Some of them will be burn the area and will cause the air pollution, water pollution, sound pollution, but mostly happen is air pollution because of the burning. It will cause the haze, the heavy haze in the area, and this haze will be this haze will be travel to many kilometers, even it can reach to another country. After that, the other issue is biodiversity. In all palm development, therefore, it has significant impact on global biodiversity as it often replaces the tropical forest and other species-rich habitat. Globally, palm oil production is affecting at least 193 threatened species. According to the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species, it has been estimated that oil palm expansion could affect 54% of all threatened mammals and 64% of all threatened species in global. It also reduces the diversity and abundance of most native species. For example, it has played a major role in the decline in species such as orangutan and tigers. So, this is the issues of Malaysian palm oil. Next, I will explain the challenge that have been faced in Malaysian palm oil. One of the challenge of the palm oil that most occur in Malaysia, which is labor shortage. This is because in Malaysian palm oil, many foreign workers that works in Malaysian palm oil, in Malaysian palm plantation, and this is still increasing in alternative source of country that we export. And because of we import the foreign workers, some of them will be are not interested because of the longer time working in Malaysia, and it will back to their country, and this will cause the labour shortage. Besides that, the challenge that we face in Malaysian palm plantation is Malaysia biodiesel will not expand fast due to the slumping oil price and uncertain government support. Next will be explanation with Mr. Danial about marketing strategies.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Safuan. So, for the next slide, I want to present about marketing strategy on the palm oil. Okay, so we have the past and for the future, past and present for the future strategies. And so, for the past, commonly we are using SWOT as our marketing strategies, where S is stand for strength. First of the strength, we are using outlet opening and maintenance, where the second one is we are using expert labor or expertise in the sector, and third of the services, promotional activities, training and service development, speed in serving customers, where we have to improve in our services. Next is the development of technology. Now currently we are in a modern age. So we have to have improvised technology that can be used in the sector. And next is distribution of appropriate to customer, availability of production facility and infrastructure. So if we have good availability of production and infrastructure, so we can produce more and more in the sector. Next is product innovation. Not only the raw product, but we have to be innovative and have more processes product. And for the last one, for the strength, the physical condition of the marketing officers. Okay, so next I want to go through for the weakness. For the weakness, we identify the price fixing for the oil palm sector. We have to know the trend of the systematic schedule to know about the order schedule. And the witness also is based on the hours of services, which is our country practice. Hour of services is not sufficient enough to produce maximize production. And the last one is cooperation system, where we don't have enough cooperate with another country, and also in our country the largest scale of oil palm sector is not cooperate with small oil palm sector. And for the next one is about trades. And trades, first is about we have legally certainly of the right, where the right of the land is always been issued in our country. And second, global economic crisis, which is right now we are facing, like EU ban palm oil. And also because of EU ban palm oil, we have unstable commodity prices. And also because of that, indirectly, it will be unstable world of prices. And because of largest producers of palm sector is Malaysia and Indonesia, so we are currently facing decreasing in our currency rate against foreign currency. So next is our trade is low national economic growth. And also because of the low currency, and we have more farm to operate, so it increase the labor cost and also the operation cost. Community and customer led territory conflict, which is I have explained about this before. And for next is I want to explain about opportunity. Opportunity is where we have to find the opportunity between small and larger scale of farm to produce more and more production. Okay. So for next, I want to go through to the our present strategies. How Malaysia doing on the marketing strategies right now? Malaysia will promote the export of high value added of product to large and emerging market, comprehensive global market research network that will be developed and involving both the private and public sector. In addition, Malaysia will continue to negotiate for greater market access for palm oil sector through free trade agreements and negotiation at regional and multilateral level. Okay. Also, other than that, we are expanding and diversifying into a wider range of high value added of palm oil product for international market. So we are go globalized, not only for the local market. And we are increasing market share and developing new market formation of palm product, where we give the chance to other people to have the share in the market of palm product, like we have Felda and others largest company. And next is promoting our investment and government marketing network in palm oil product, where we invest in the networking, invest in marketing the oil palm product through the media, like an example. And also we are an AGR&D, which is research and development in palm oil and commercialization of research finding through collaboration with MNC. And lastly, we are strengthening the institution that support infrastructure to enhance domestic capacities and capabilities of industry. Okay, that's all from me for the marketing strategies, and I will pass to Nizamuddin for next presentation.
Okay. Next is our next slide is responsible marketing policy, which is Malaysia need to improve our policy because we have issue right now, because issue like the UN ban our palm oil because deforestation, climate change, and also for India they have another substitute. Okay, so this is a few the marketing policy for Malaysia, which is we made MSPO, which is Malaysia Sustainable Palm Oil, to be mandatory, which is all industry player in Malaysia must have MSPO. And next is to minimize the negative impact for environment, because the current issue is about environment, climate change, deforestation. Also, here is to minimize the impact of environment. So next is to enhancement biodiversity, which is we take care about our flora and fauna in our country and the world. And next is we get the new access to the market, which is we can go to the another country to sell our palm. Next is we want to promote our sustainable forest management, which is we don't burn our palm oil when we want to replace with a new one. Next is we want to improve the standard of management, which is we can make more effective and more easier to the player. Okay. Next is future technology. Next is future technology innovation in market perspective. First is at all we have three main players for future technology, which is Lintramek system, which is the digital presentation management. For future we don't need to use paper-based doc or manual method, which is we don't need to write down in the paper or count down in manual, because we use new technology that it's more easy. You can just write down at your phone, and then we connect with the database. And then it's more easier to access the file anytime, anywhere. Which is if you in somewhere else, you can access the data about your company, and then you can monitor your palm oil management. Next is you can record the data when you are offline, because ST is not in in the city, stay in far from city, and there is no internet connection. Because of this, we can with this technology we can record the data which is if offline. I'm sorry. Okay, next is remote sensing technology, which is this system we use satellite and aerial data. This system will make more accurate information, and this system also can detect the forest, can detect the illegal deforestation. This is we can know where the illegal deforestation come up, and then we can catch it and go punish it. So from there, our environment will be more safe. Okay, next is early stage to detect pest and disease, which is you don't need the worker to find the early stage of pest and disease, because in early stage it is difficult to what the problem of your plant. Okay, next is identify suitable land for palm oil, which is using the satellite we can find the suitable place to plant a palm oil, which is you can see the nutrient level in the soil, in the land, or nutrient or anything about, so you can get from the satellite. Okay, next is the last one is Pioneer. This system using big data analytics, AI, and Industrial Revolution 4.0, which is this will increase the productivity and harvest yield of palm oil. Also, this AI also can detect early disease, which is at the estate you don't need to worker to find the early stage of disease, because this system can also detect this disease and make we can reduce number of worker because we use this technology, and this technology is in at early stage right now. And also it can track 40 hours for 7, which is this system never rests. So this system work 24 hours. Okay, next is analysis and drive the recycle of influent water waste from the mill, which is in factory you has wastewater, so on. So from this system we can improve our wastewater, water waste to recycle it and make it new water, so we can use it next time. Okay, that's all from our group about palm oil.